Hello everybody and welcome back to Alma. So we are just going to try and sell this this bale trailer, this auto load trailer, and we're going to see if there is, well, there's the black one in the store. We're going to see if that one works better, you know, to pick these bales up, because now we've got these ridiculous sized bales. Let's go repaint, repair for 86, and let's get that sold. 36,000 back in the bank. No, that's not a lot, is it? Right, now let's go down to transport, and it is this one, which I'm hoping will do it. Decals. Has that got the lizard branding on? Yeah, but we can take that off. We'll keep the wheels the same because then they match the baler, which I'm not the biggest fan of the wheels, but anyways, let's buy that for 50.5, and now I can only hope that this is going to work. I can't see why it shouldn't do, but it's one of them. It's not really a big deal if it doesn't, because there's so few bales now. Just moving them behind, you know, wouldn't be too much of a hard job to do. In the corn dryer there, we do have, there's I think 90,000 litres of dried corn, but at the minute the popcorn factory, we can't fit that much in, so I'm just holding off transporting that just yet. But if you see here, corn dryer, yeah, 90, just over 90,500, and if we go to the popcorn production, there's only 27,000, well really 26,000 litres in there that we can get in. Now for the test, please work. Otherwise we've got to wait. There we go. One bale is 4%. Oh, you can get 24 bales in these, can't you? 24 or 28. Can't quite remember. But now I've got these bales and I won't be able to pick those ones up. But yeah, so now that means we should be able to do all this. And look how nice that is, that there's so few. In the past, it's just been littered with black dots everywhere. Is there any bales over here? No. Well, this will hardly be worth doing a time lapse, so we'll just jump cut, picking all these up. So thinking about what crops to put in, I don't think it'll be worth doing any soybeans this year, purely for the fact of we're not going to be here to sell them. So I think that'll be a complete wasted time. Oh, my apologies, sorry. So let's go on to the calendar. What can we put in? I'm leaving cotton for a completely different series. So I believe, sugar beet. That's something that we want to get put in, because we need that for, I believe it's the apple pies that we need the sugar beet for. So let's just go, let's fill this up with fuel, which I'm hoping there should be some left in here. 448. I reckon we're gonna empty this tank now, is my belief. But whilst that's doing that, let's go and find where is the 8R, because we can go put this onto the rolls. And then at least as soon as it's planted, we're rolling straight behind. Which, doing it this way is just fantastic. Yeah, it's the best way in my opinion, purely just for speed. So let's spin this round and put this on. And I just need to figure out which field is going to be the one to do our sugar beet with. So I'm gonna have to guess. Oh, that did fill it up, brilliant. I'm gonna probably say that this tractor needs a service. That long, we only want one, I think, and I think it wants to be field 8 because that will make the most sense. It's long and thin, I believe. Right, let's go get this, go get the plant on, and what I will do is we will service this whilst we're doing this. I know we're leaving everything to, we can reverse into there because that's the trigger button, isn't it? I know we're leaving everything to the next farmer, but it wouldn't be the best of things if they just go buy this farm as a whole and then they've got to go and repair everything. We won't get much money for it doing it that way. Right, put that on. And I think I need to put my interactive zone markers back on. Here, almost 30,000 to repair. That's cost a bit of money. As it dropped this straight off again. Right, let's. Oh, that's full of fertilizer and seed. So all that seed that we've got laid about. Oh dear. All that seed we've got laid about, we don't actually need it at the moment. Let's try have a second attempt of getting out of here without doing any more damage. So right, let's leave. Well, if we take this up to the rolls, that'll be the easiest, just to set that on follow me, so we can all go to the field together, and then obviously as long as we get the rolls unfolded, after that it'll just follow us around. So it's right control F, I think. There we go. Put that onto him. And we'll make our way to the field, and we'll get some sugar beet put in.
In the frenzy, we dance in this way. In the pursuit of more, we'll find our way. With every chase, in this endless race, in this game we'll play forever in the greedy way. In the hunger of the night we'll soar, our hearts craving for something more. With every evil lead astray, we'll dance forever in the greedy way. Through the highs and lows we crave the rush. In the whispers of temptation we hush. Bound by desire we'll never sway. In the realm of excess we'll stay. With every risk we take and chances we make, in this path we'll stray forever in the greedy way. In the hunger of the night we'll soar.
So I get the feeling this episode's going to involve a lot of planting. Because I'm just trying to think, if we're taking soybeans out of the equation, what crops should we put in? And if we just have a look on here, we can do some sunflowers, which we've got a header to do that. And there isn't really a right lot left till after that. Field 5, that was a cornfield, so that doesn't want to be a cornfield again. So my thinking is, if I did sunflowers in there, I could do one of these into sorghum, and then maybe one of these into corn, and then what else would that leave us to be able to do? So sunflowers, we've got sugar beet in, sorghum. We've got oats in, corn. That's everything, to be fair. So we might just have to we may do one field of soybeans then, just so that we've got something different. Or if we go 2 fields, I don't know. But what I am thinking is, whilst we're here, let's go and do sunflowers into this one, get this field done, and then we can look to move on to next month. And then if we get those other 3 fields drilled in this episode, that'll be a huge job done, and it will certainly help us out. Let's turn that on, drop it down, and our workers should just be, yeah, brilliant, just following us straight onto here. This is why it would just make sense to get this one done. But should we do a field of cotton just for something different? We've got the spinnery, but I think it's too late to do it in the series now, because if we were to do it now, we would never get anything back from it all. And like I say, with us just drilling and rolling at the same time, it's brilliant. I think by the looks of it, it's just going to be one of these episodes where there's that much that needs doing. Well, there's that much of one job that needs doing. It just needs to be done. And then after that, there'll be no more of it to do. So we will just have to bite the bullet, I reckon. So interestingly, there are no designated tram lines in this field. If we go to here and go tram lines, none. And it was all ploughed out, or at least I'm sure it was all ploughed out this time. So why is there now tram lines? I'm sure the whole field was ploughed, so it should have got rid of them all. Anyways, you can definitely tell where we ploughed out that middle bit, but I'm sure we did the whole thing. Please leave a comment below if you remember me ploughing it all out, because I certainly do. Right, what we're going to do, we're going to take this back to the yard. We're going to fill up with seed and fertiliser from our little station of where we've just abandoned everything, and then we're going to move on. I am going to just leave this John Deere here, so once he's done rolling, let's stop him and we can get that folding. And then yeah, we'll move on to next month, where we can then get, how many fields left to do is it? 2. So we'll do corn in 35 and sorghum in 32. One of these IBCs. Let's put fertiliser all over the floor, you would have thought. One of these shouldn't have. Oh, that's going terrible. Just braying into that all the time. Oh, we've now got one caught with us. Yeah, one of them won't have a right lot in, but I'm guessing we've taken out of the full one. So let's now fill up with seed. Like so, and then I'll just speed time on so we can move into next month, and then like I say, we will start with sorghum. With moving on to April, one thing we can't forget to do is to feed the cows, because they are going through a ridiculous amount of feed. So if we, oh hold on, my steering wheel's go and make sure my steering wheel's level. So let's put that on. We're gonna want at least one bale. Well, it'll be 2 bales of silage to go through, so we can turn this around, get ready to dump that in. Let's find this, which brilliantly we're straight onto it. And yes, what I'll probably do in this is feed all the cows, because if we go to here, you'll see they're doing over 42,000 litres per day. So there is one way to find out whether we ploughed that field or not, is because now we've moved, we can look to see if there's any weeds. And this is just awesome. We're getting these fields turned around so fast. I know from a viewing point of view it's probably not the best of viewing, so I do apologise with us just doing the same thing. Obviously it's a lot better for us to be in the tractor driving than it is for the worker, you know, than to leave it on a worker and us rolling. But right, let's just have a look, because this may be able to give us a change in job. Weeds. Not a single weed anywhere. So there I am saying about a change in job. I don't think we're going to get one at all. But let's visit 37 and let's just get flight mode on. So if we go up into the air, well, that's interesting. When we were drilling that, it was giving us like tram lines, but now we're actually here looking over it. There aren't none at all. Bit different, isn't it? Right, let's just have a quick whiz over here. So all these fields, this doesn't need any nitrogen. Could do with some lime, but I'm not really too fussed about that. And with this being in the growth stage it is now, you won't be able to see anything. This is all drilled and ready, and I missed some bits in the corners, like there and there, but that's fine. That'll be more than enough sugar beet than what we need. Oh, I missed a little bit there. But right, let's continue. Do you reckon I'll be able to get down here? I'm going to hope so. And those tram lines, not tram lines, the working width, it used to be crossways on there, but for some reason, and I imagine it's because we took that bit of a knoll out in that bottom corner, that's no longer the case. So that field gets worked a different way now, which is no bother. This is going to be awkward though. As we try drop down into here, we're going to be hit with the rolls, I reckon. Have a bit of a to and a fro with them. It's the only problem with doing it with rolls. If you've got, what was a brilliant setup was the 12 metre rolls with a 12 metre drill. You know, that was awesome when we're doing it like that. But let's see if we can avoid colliding. But I don't believe that will be a possibility. Oh no! Oopsie. We want corn. Right, let's see what happens here now. That was a bit of a mistake. Right, we're going to have to go wide. I don't mind leaving a little bit like that. That's fine. Right. Do we just leave that bit of sorghum there, or do we try and drill over it? Well, we'll see. Well, after this last little pass, we will not drill another field on Alma. Which, part of me is a bit upset by that. We're not upset, but part of me is a bit like, oh. But then the other part of me is, wow, thank God. Because these fields are massive. You know, they take an absolute age to do. But right, let's get this tidied up. And I would say the best thing to do now is we can fold all this away and get it all washed. Oh, hello, I'm going to get caught there. Fold it all away, get it all washed, because after this, I don't think it's just harvest time now we're waiting for. Because that's all our fields done, I believe. Let's just have a quick... So growth, that's ours done, and done. What are our trees like? Oh, that's a shame. We won't get to use the header for the excavator to do these. But anyways, so with that now following on there, we'll get these back to the yard. We'll get them washed off and put away. I forgot just how much fertilizer corn uses as well. So I am just going to try help tidy the place up. Go fill this up. Which one would think we may be able to tidy both these IBCs up. Go on, go all in. Oh, I bet you there'll be very, very little there. Let's fill up with seed, which again, that won't be very much to put in. Like so. And right, we will. Our worker seems to have got caught. Seems to be the buildings that he doesn't like. Seems to get so far, like there he's got loads of room, but I think he's stopped because he can't. He's sensing that there's collisions near him, or at least that's my belief of what he's doing. But anyways, so let's 100% dirt. Let's get this washed. We will get that other tractor, well, get the rolls washed because we won't need them again, because once we've harvested, that is it. 40%, it's only 6% damage to planter, so we've hardly used it really. And there we go, so let's put that away. So this won't be used. I'm just trying to think, all we need after this then is the combine and trailers really. So we can use the truck and trailer, and we can also use our tractor trailer. Oh, I should have really been paying a bit more attention then. This poor shed's taken, especially this entrance here. We'll need a new door soon, the amount of damage we're doing to it. So let's just try slide that in there as best we can, because this is where the rolls are going, which we should get them in. So let's pull that forward. If we now go into this one, enter VR call, we'll get this washed and get it put away, which we're going to drive into the planter there if we're not careful. So let's just try and creep this back in. like so. So I can't actually see anything now. Right, let's put that in. So I don't think we need anything in there. So if we pull this tractor out and pull this tractor out, this shed could be nigh on locked up. So we'll close that door. We'll leave this door open just in case we need to repair anything, but I can't see us needing to. We'll close that door and we will just have a look at, say, cows are fine, sheep are fine, chickens will need a bit of food, but it's the productions I want to have a look at. So yes, the greenhouses are going to need some water, but I don't think. So the grain mill, that's got nothing. We've got nothing to put into there. That's fine. That's currently stopped. That's stopped. Goat's milk, loads of that. Pizza's got the flour, cheese and ketchup all been distributed. That's doing with popcorn. Spinnery's full of wool and the tailor shop's just getting fabric as and when. It should be, yeah, distributing to there. So I'm just going to now put some water into the greenhouses, and I believe as long as all the animals are fed and whatnot, we're just going to be moving on to harvest, which I know I keep flicking around, so I do apologise, will be July. So we've got two, so it's probably going to be a move on 2-3 months until harvest time. So I just want to say thank you very much for watching. I hope you've all liked and enjoyed the video, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye for now.